Hey, love and peace is Ray. How are you? I wanted to talk about something that I find that is so important. I've talked about this before, but I feel like I want to add to it. So this could be a continuation of that, and that is completion. Practicing completion, and what are the effects? What are the byproducts? What is the benefits of practicing completion? When I came across the whole concept of completion and how the more you practice it, the more things just seem to happen for you. It was one of those missing pieces that was so important in my development, because I didn't understand why is it that I will apply the majority of the law of the universal laws within my life, but there was just something like you know when you're close and you feel it, but it then just like dissipates. It just like disappears. It doesn't happen, and you're like, what the heck is going on? Why is it that I seem that I'm so close and I'm doing everything and it feels right to me in my own being and on my own mind that I'm doing everything right, and then out of nowhere, boom, it just doesn't turn out or it doesn't happen. And so this is why this is so important, and I want to convey this to you guys as much as I humanly possibly can. Completion was a game changer for me, and I've come to realize that it's a game changer for everyone on the path. Understanding this part is such a huge and important thing, because it evades us so much why we can't seem to allow or to manifest the desires and our wants. And that's because we don't practice completion. Completion is basically, let me explain what completion is to me. Excuse me. Completion is learning to complete whatever you start. Now, completion, we take completion to a whole different level. You see, it's not just as completion is basically applied like this. I'm going to tell you how it's applied. I'm going to tell you how you practice it. You apply it in everything you do. So, the first off, completion makes you a smarter decision maker. How does it make you a smarter decision maker? Well, when you understand that you want to complete everything you do, and that's a huge, very important thing for manifesting. When you learn to complete everything, to think about everything you're going to do, you think about it, you become clear on it. Once you become clear on it, and then you make that decision that you're going to follow, that this is something that's worthy of your time, then make that decision. Now, I've thought about it. I want to do this. I want to get into this business. I want to date this person. I want to put some time in this relationship. I want to put some money away to buy a new car. I want to take this trip. I want to go to this college someplace else. I want to put time into this friendship. Find value in this person that's a good friend. When you're making those kind of decisions, it's a lot of time consuming, and so you got to be aware that those things like that can take time out of your life. So when you make that decision and finally make a decision, that okay, I'm going to complete this, and no matter what happens, complete it, finish it. So and you can even have, like, for example, started my job, and I had to do some drop lines and some wiring for the network, and I wanted to complete that. And I had a couple of other projects that I took over from this other individual, and I completed that because that was important for me. I wrote it down, and then I did it. And that feels good because that frees up the energy. Completion takes stagnant energy and it moves it. Completion teaches your mind, okay, that whatever you think about, whatever your choice or decision you finally make, that when you make it, it is done. So that'll get the ball rolling in increasing your manifestation and making it happen much quicker. Completion is practice in everything we do. From, you know how sometimes you have that piece, you know, you're eating candy or eating something and you throw that piece of paper into the garbage can and you miss the garbage can, you realize that's why you're not a basketball player, right? Well, the paper stays on the floor like, I'll pick it up. Some people do that. Well, don't do that. Get up and complete it by picking it up. If you say you was going to work out and you didn't get to the gym and you're exhausted before you go to sleep, and you're like, I'm gonna miss this day of workout, get on the floor, do 5 pull-ups, or I mean push-ups, I don't care if it's 1 push-up. Do some form of exercise for a few seconds, and that tells your mind, well, he worked out, he completed it. That's completion, okay? And so that's what you want to do. You want to practice things like that. If you're gonna call someone, call them. Or you can't even if you can't call them, text them. Hey, how you doing? Supposed to call my mom last night. I was really exhausted. It was late, so I text her. Hey, mom, I love you. Blah blah blah. That's completion. I initially just wanted to talk to her. Initially, just want to let her know I love her, and that's what I did. Now I'll follow through again today, and have a more long, extended conversation with her. But practice completion. Completion is extremely important. Practice completion in if you say to yourself, make a list, make a small list. This is how we're gonna do it, okay? This is the way we do it. Write things down. Put the list somewhere where you can see it. And every time you see that list, don't even think. Don't think about it. Don't say, oh, I gotta do this or which one I'm gonna do. No, you see one, pick one, do it. Boom, complete it. Next, scratch it off from your list, go to the next one. And it doesn't have to be in the same day. Do as many as you possibly can. Complete as many as you possibly can. And so do that at home. You can have a list at work of things you got to do and complete them. Make it a point to complete things. When you're completing, that's cleaning out energy, that's removing stagnant energy, but that's also enforcing that whatever you put your mind to, you will complete. Whatever you decide to do, you will do. And that is basically saying to the universe that whatever you make a choice to manifest, you will manifest. Whatever you make a decision to allow, you will allow. That's what you're developing. You're developing the manifestation power or the allowance, because I call I don't say it's manifestation. I say that you're allowing, okay, the flow of things to flow into your life. So by practicing these things, by utilizing the law of this little trick of the trade, you can learn to manifest things much quicker. Completion is such a huge thing. And then you also playing with the energy. You feel like there are things that have always kept like the negative energy, or that energy, that resistance that just stays in the pit of your stomach, and it's like, well, I gotta do this and I gotta do that, and what am I gonna do? Just start writing things down, and then when you write it down, make sure those are the things that you want to put the time into. Write it down. That's your time to think. Once you write it down and you see it, you do it, and you scratch it out. Next, and you're gonna find that you're gonna have more. You're gonna learn to transmute the energy like that as well. You're gonna start to notice how the energy just frees from that negative, that resistance, frees from your body. And because when positive energy is there and creative energy is flowing within you, and there's a continuous flow going through your body, you're going to notice that you're going to have better connections with source. You're going to notice that your manifestations are quicker and all that stuff. And you're just going to be more happier, less stress, less resistance. And then you're going to realize that that's what you want more. You're going to start finding things what else can I do? Can I clean my car? Can I do this? And it's such an empowering feeling. So, if I think of anything else in accordance to this topic, I would definitely make another recording. As always, this is Ray. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. That'll help me out. As always, love and peace. Take care.